If this man told us the following story, we would listen to him verbatim and execute his instructions meticulously. Now ask yourself, why is that? Why him? So let me tell you what I heard him say. Every one of the diaspora on this planet would be fantastically wealthy if our organization skills were maximized and jealousy was minimized and our priorities were straight and there was no self-hate. Still listening to him. I thought so. He said, other countries are enriching themselves of our birthright and all we seem to do is complain about it. He said, the outcome to achieving this goal would start with the 44 million in America, of which 26 million of us already receive an income, Social Security, a pension, or some benefits. He said he watched the GoFundMe of that Noble Brown 2025 project. It barely squeaked out 100K in 2 months. He said his group would have done that in the first hour. Why is that? Maybe it was the algorithm. He ventured off and said, if the algorithm is rigged, why haven't we fixed that problem? In this age of technology, we should have already figured out how to communicate with each and every one of us simultaneously. But he said we have too many distractions, from entertainment and hip-hop to gluttony and the ridiculous pride of owning expensive shoes. He said most of us see reading as a chore and not a privilege. Then he got back on track. Yes, the path to wealth. He said the path to permanent generational wealth is good organization of the entire group. But he said, your elders already knew that, but your generation made yourself content with lack. He said 26 million people under a united idea should be able to easily pool $30 billion in less than a year into a savings account. Like in the Caymans. Why the Caymans? So no one touches it. Here's the kicker, and where the true wealth begins. He said you all have family in Haiti who are suffering and are sitting on a mountain of wealth called iridium. He said Haiti has iridium that is valued in the trillions of dollars. He said if they had access to that kind of wealth, everyone would own a beautiful home, have awesome schools and universities, world-class infrastructure, and grow their own delicious food and, of course, make excellent trades. That allowed everyone to have a high universal income. No one would be poor in Haiti, would be a first world country. So, did you know that Haiti had iridium, or even that iridium is highly valuable? Bet you know the latest in that rap battle, though. Oh yes, he was vicious. He said that so many of us are backwards. It has to be a curse. He said the geniuses that exist in our families are ignored and begging for scholarships while we give all our attention to halftime shows. He said, how can any people have that kind of rich birthright be begging for anything, even with these evil doers and saboteurs lurking and causing havoc among us? There is no organization to prevent malice from succeeding. He said, we are wasting our time seeking out reparations. The people who are spearheading it know that as well. It's just talk. And you can never make anybody feel guilty about the past or present for that matter. He said you have your hand on reparations all along. It's your birthright, a wealth that even the richest men envy and hope we never get smart enough to execute a plan to achieve it. They are hedging their bets that you will stay lost, envy your neighbor, never pick up a book, and never gain knowledge or organization skills. He said it's not likely to happen because Rachel is so jealous of Paula and don't want her to have nothing. That's always been your problem. You are a bunch of proverbial crabs. You don't like each other and never supported each other. Unless we were harming you, and back then we lived separated. He said that helping Haiti would in fact help all diasporans. Haiti would be the template to prosperity, and that act would carry over to Africa. He said Africa should unify all its resources, and with that idea, a high universal income would make Africa a world-class society in every area. The diaspora could own a home in both Africa and America. He said our wealth would have no limit, because Africa and Haiti's wealth has no limit. All you need is geological and mining engineers, construction workers, drillers, blasters, surveyors, environmental specialists, and project managers to begin in Haiti. Now, do we have any of those people to do that? If so, that's where we start. So you see, we pool our resources together. Each person gives 100 or whatever so we can fund this project. With this rate of giving, we would raise $30 billion in the first year. Then we can begin working with Haiti. We buy the land, create the iridium mines, process the iridium, and create the wealth. The wealth for Haiti and the diaspora alike. This man has been telling us the same thing for years. Decades and decades. But did we listen?